Somewhere above the River Tyne, there is a fort that should be silent, but it isn't. There is an Arbeia Roman Fort, and locals say it never stopped being occupied. Beast and Beast here again, and we're at South Shields, a Roman fort here in the local town. And this is like a really cool thing that I thought I would do the intro just here, because this is like loads of cool little writings and stuff. Like, I'm quite into the Roman things and Roman numerals, symbols and things, but this is called the little garden room part of the Roman fort. So we're here. It's actually free entry to come down here, so if anyone that wants to come down in South Shields is visiting the area, anything like that, look at these little cool things. The little Easter eggs. If you like look around, you can find like these little Easter eggs around the fort, which is quite cool. But yeah, get yourself down here and you can literally explore the place and things like that, and it's free, so come around. Once you come into the west gate, now you're guarded by a lovely guard there actually, who's there sitting as you come up these mad little Roman stairs. Climb like all the way to the top, you'll find Jason. Hello. I just banged myself. So you're gonna lift this up, right, and then you're gonna guess what the smell is, mate. No, that you know I'm gonna tell people first, right? What do you think that is? You already know that. Have a sniff of that. Incense. See, that sounds right. That sounds alright, isn't it? What's it? What smells like? Have a proper guess, though. Have a proper guess. Go on. Do you know? Go on. Have a. Oh. I don't know what that smells like, do you? Yes, man. Have a sniff. Go on. Wood smoke. It's like that. Yes, man. So the Romans left this place nearly 1600 years ago. The gates closed and the soldiers marched away. The empire collapsed, but at night something still moves around here. Footsteps, stone on stone, slow, heavy and disciplined. Probably because they're wearing some of this heavy ass armour that'll probably be like very heavy on them. Like an army that forgot it was dead. You can see all the broken down thing. There's like a bathhouse or something over there. We'll go and investigate that after. But being up here, you actually feel like a Roman, didn't you? You know what I mean? I feel like a Roman in here. Hello, mate. He looks alright, doesn't he? He's been there for a while. He looks a bit crusty, doesn't he? Oh yeah, I can see him. He's like a bit of a monk, him, isn't he? That's quite interesting. I wonder who he's batting. He's on the guard, isn't he? He's on guard just in case anyone comes and robs his cloths. Comes and robs the armour. People who walk near this old fort after dark tells the same story. At first, nothing, just wind, then footsteps behind them. Not running, not random, in formation, like an army. Then they turn around, there's no one behind them. But the ground tells a different story. Fresh footprints forming behind theirs, matching them perfectly. Boom! Inside the Roman granaries, things seem to get worse. Doors that were locked open by morning, the smell of grain in empty rooms, and that feeling like something is standing above you watching. Counting, waiting, as if the supply depot is still alive, and something forgot to shut it down. Like around here, all over, there's like where the old walls used to be, and where the old houses and things, and you can see where I've done the last sort of where it's all built up, and you can see where, well, you can actually show you right here, where there's like, oh, these are the houses that they used to build up and stuff like that back in the Roman days, but now it's looking a bit broken. And then this is the old sort of bathhouse that's been rebuilt, and this is quite cool actually. This is the Centurion's quarters. You can pause and have a look at that if you want. That bed really looks quite comfy to me right now, to be fair. And they've got a magic treasure chest. Oh yeah. What do you think about that? Reckon you could live in these conditions? Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the jolliest thing to say about that. Then to the commanding officer's house, rebuilt, restored, but never truly empty. Security guards report lights flickering in here and a weird energy of footsteps all going across these stone floors. Water running in a bath that has been dry for centuries, and sometimes voices, but not English, not modern, like Latin, whispered like an order. Fishermen still hear a horn far away and marching, always marching though, it's always marching, as if something is still arriving from the sea, still unloading supplies and still serving an emptied empire that ended long ago. Now this is some Roman architecture, I know that. This Roman fort was meant to be a piece of history, a ruin, a memory, but a place doesn't accept endings. They repeat them over and over and over again. Right, you laddie. Alright, I've got some good fare right here. Some good fare. Would you like to buy some? £5. Through here and stuff like that, you can go in like each different little room and that, and they've got little statues, monuments, and each different one telling you which room is what they've got in and stuff like that, with loads of information. So if you're interested in all that and want to read it, you know where the door is. If you've enjoyed these sort of videos and things like that, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and the bell notification, and then you'll be able to see more videos that are coming out. Yeah. So, see you guys in the next episode. Abracadabra.